What's up everyone and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene and today we have yoga for musicians. This is an awesome practice for anyone who's wanting to tend to the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the wrists. We're going to build it from the ground up, from the soles of the feet up. But I don't know many people who could not benefit from working on the areas that we're targeting today. So hop into something comfy and let's get started. Alright dudes and dudettes, let's begin standing today with the feet at least hip width apart. So just stand with nice firm ground wherever you feel solid. So no need to zip it up tight. Give yourself a little bit of space. This would be a good practice to take off your socks. So if it's a little bit chilly, that's fine. But try to take off your socks because we're going to start with the feet today. So go ahead, it's okay to look down today and look at your feet and see if your toes are pointing out or maybe they tend to point in. And there's no right or wrong here and definitely no toxic thoughts. Let's not start our practice out that way. Have enough of that off the mat. Let's cultivate a little positivity on the mat. And see if you can bring your toes to where they are pointing forward. And then when you're ready, lift the toes and try to put your pinky toe down first and then put all your toes down. Basically, we're not trying to master anything, but just create a little awareness from the ball joint of the big toe to the ball joint of the pinky toe. So let's try it again. Lift all your toes and then try to put them down just with mindfulness one at a time. It's hard. Then root back into the back corners of your heels as you now sit up nice and tall and lift your gaze. Stand up nice and tall and lift your gaze. And then energetically, you just kind of lift the kneecaps. Think about lifting from your arches of your feet. And then you're going to lift up through the front body just to stand up a little taller and just take a nice, natural, big stretch here. Maybe creating an X shape with the body a little bit. So you're just going to reach in any way that feels good. And we're doing this to just kind of notice what's going on, particularly in the upper body, perhaps. In the neck, the shoulders, the upper back body. Kind of a way of taking stock. And then when you're ready, draw your palms together. And you're going to interlace the fingertips. And then we're going to start by pressing the palms forward. And so we're starting to get a stretch through the wrist here and through the forearms, but we're going to go a little further by bending the knees slightly and keep this awareness that you kind of began with the feet as you slowly press the palms forward and drop your chin to your chest. And so you're feeling that stretch through the upper back body, the lats. And you might notice already your intuition to breathe a little deeper here is right. So if you're holding your breath, let's change that. It's all good. Let's breathe deep. And just let the head hang down here. And if you're super tired, no big deal, man. Just give it your best shot. Try to stay committed to this video. It's not a long one, right? So we're doing very efficient movement in a short amount of time. All right, then you're going to continue this journey of pressing into the feet, and you're going to reach the pinkies forward, up and back as you slowly reach all the way up to the sky. Oh, and let any sounds that want to come out here come out. And you're going to press into the back two corners of the heel. And you're going to stretch from one side to the other, a little teeter-totter. And I invite you to close your eyes here since you have a nice, strong stance and hopefully you feel stable. And just feel the sensation and the length. You can even feel not just the muscles, but the skin stretch as you teeter-totter and the blood flows opposite direction of your fingertips and your hands, which you likely use a lot. And then stick with it. I know the arms are getting tired, so stick with it and just send a little awareness to your center or your core. So draw the navel in a little bit here, lower belly in a little. And then bring it back to center. Reach the fingertips up, break free. And then exhale, rain it all the way down nice and slow. And then just allow the hands and the wrists and the arms to be really heavy and lax here, relaxed. And again, we created nice foundation in the feet so you could close your eyes and just feel that flush of energy, that blood flow all the way to the fingertips. Awesome. Now we're going to take the hands and we're going to bring the fingers in. So hands out in front, bring the fingers in. So we have fists. And then we're going to punch. No, just kidding. So then I was going to do a little tie bow. No, Adriene, we're going to take the fists. Keep your strong footing. Maybe slight bend in the kneecaps here if you tend to lock the knees back. We're just going to take the fists. You're going to draw the knuckles down. And you don't have to force it to kind of find this massive, super crazy stretch here. Just trust me, we're gonna build this. So knuckles are gonna just draw down first. And the key to really not wasting your own time here is to breathe. Just take this time for you to breathe and ground and balance out the energy of the body while still doing some really efficient things for the physical body, but use this time for your mental headspace too, I guess is what I'm trying to say. All right, now check it out. We're gonna take the index finger knuckle and you're just gonna bring it in and elbows out. All right, so we went from here, kind of like holding a bag or grocery shopping cart or something like that, and then bring those knuckles and just drive them in, elbows out. And breathe. Knuckles are still drawing down. You should feel this in your arms. And the rotator, cuff. Breathe. Ooh, man. I swear, the smallest things, huh? And then we're just gonna reverse it. So here we go, back to where we were before. Bring the elbows in, knuckles down. And then here we go. What goes down must come up. Bring the knuckles up, open the hands, and then press them out. Oh yeah. And then see if you can claw through the fingertips a little. The hands are gonna get tired here, but just hang with me. And then for a little more, you can take opposite hand to opposite finger, stretch and stretch. Sweet, and then interlace the fingertips again, just like we did before. Press the palms forward, and then this time you're gonna draw the hands, you're just gonna press the palms all the way to the left, bend your knees. And then all the way to center, bend your knees, and then all the way to the right. Bend your knees, slight bend in the knees. And then you know this is very natural. So find a little stretch, a little movement here. You can kind of exaggerate. So you get a nice stretch in the side body. Think about rotating your heart up as you go from side to side. Yeah, baby. One more time to each side. Oh, yeah. And then come back to center. Reach it all the way up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Press your thumbs towards the ceiling. Grow taller, taller. Meet your appropriate edge here. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale, let everything down again. Again, just standing here, close your eyes so you can go inside a little bit and just feel. Just feel. Feel the sensation, the flush of fresh blood as you breathe deep. Awesome. Then take your thumb to your index finger. You're just gonna rub your thumbprint on every finger. Just add a little softness now since we did a lot of work there. You're gonna rub your thumbprint on every finger. And now some Tai Bo. No, just kidding. Okay. All right, nice and easy. We're gonna bring the feet out super wide. So no crazy pretzel poses today, but this one's gonna be probably the most, what's the right word? But a nice standing wide-legged forward. The most complicated asana that we're gonna do. So turn the toes in. Think about the inner thighs kind of spiraling in, right? Because we wanna keep the knees and the toes always in the same trajectory. And then you're gonna swim the fingertips around and you're gonna interlace behind your back. But as you do this, keep that connection to your feet that we established and keep working to establish and reestablish that connection to your feet. So creating this full body awareness. And then add to your breath, right? It's part of the game, it's part of your craft. It's necessary for you to create your art, to connect the mind and body and not just focus on the physical health here, but your mental awareness, mental health. So breathe, bring the breath, and then just open up through the chest, the pecs here. If you need a little more, you can draw the knuckles away and really pinch the upper back body, the shoulder blades together. Get a nice rinse. Then drop the chin to the chest, and then lift the chin back up. And then just keep that nodding motion up and down, nice and slow. And as you do that, see if you can really feel the nuance of the back body. Try to lift it from your armpit chest here. And then bring the head back to center, so chin parallel to the earth, and then draw a line with your nose. So rather than just looking to your left shoulder, see if you can really integrate the neck by drawing a slow line with your nose to the left. Woo! And back to center. I'm feeling this in my arms. This is awesome. And then all the way to the right. And back to center. And again, really integrate the neck by thinking of drawing a line with the nose to the left. Knuckles are drawing down. Tailbone's lengthening down. Feet are awake, grounded, rooted firmly. Back to center. And then nose to the right. This is the last one. And then back to center. You're gonna love this. Here we go. Inhale in. Exhale, release the arms. Let them rest gently at your sides, or just let them fall wherever they do naturally. And breathe. And you're lifting up through the armpit chest. You're keeping the inner thigh engaged for some stability. And then here comes our standing wide-legged forward fold. So bring the hands to the waist. A little bit of a superhero pose here. So lift your chest. Come on now, life's too short. Just embody the shape. And then inhale, keep a lift in the heart, lift in the sternum. You're gonna send your booty back and you're gonna send your heart forward, and think about, rather than where you're going, think about the journey. So lift the chin, heart reaches forward, bend your knees slightly, and slowly come into your version of forward fold. So the fingertips can come down. If you have a block or you have something handy, you want to pause the video to give yourself a little step stool for the hands, you can. If you're like, whoa, Nelly, then root through the feet, lift from the arches. If the crown of the head can come down, maybe you let it. Maybe in time you come into standing wide-legged forward fold with the hands in line with the arches, crown down. Surprise yourself. The sky's the limit. The possibilities are endless. You might even get your legs up into a headstand one day. Gotta be your best cheerleader here. So this shape, not only is it good for the whole body, but it's very therapeutic for anyone who experiences anxiety or nerves, kind of misplaced energy. For the last cycle of breaths, I'm gonna offer a little option to twist. So you can bring one hand to the earth and reach the opposite hand to the sky. And just take a couple cycles of breath here to do what feels good, to find what feels good, and then to make your way back up, I'll guide you through it. You're gonna bend the knees, but you can move at your own time. You're gonna bring the hands back to the waistline, and you're gonna fire up through the core as you press into the feet, and come back up the same way with the open chest, the heart lifted. Whoa. And then you're gonna come back to standing by either heel toeing, this is a very fancy yoga term, the toes in, or if you're feeling like a sprightly lad or lass, you can jump the feet together. All right, take your time, no need to move at my pace. When you do arrive here in mountain pose, go ahead and bring the palms together, really together. And then we'll step to the front of the mat. And inhale. And exhale, bend the knees generously and just slowly make your way to forward fold. Feet together, really together this time. So zip up through the legs. Bend your knees as generously as you need to. Listen to the sound of your breath. You got this. And then check it out. Here we go. We're gonna slowly shift our weight to our toes. Come onto the fingertips. And you're gonna bend the knees. You're gonna try to drop your bum down in space. And if this doesn't work out, you can go ahead and allow the knees to go wide and the fingertips to come in. So we're here, or we're here. And return to the breath, big inhale. Long exhale. And whatever variation you're in, you're gonna slowly use your hands, keep active in the toes, to walk the palms back and you come onto a seat. You're gonna send the legs out really long here. And you're just gonna point and flex the feet and feel the blood flow. Fresh rush of oxygen, blood, just good, fresh energy from the soles of the feet all the way to the fingertips today, up through the crown. And if it's hard to sit up straight here, it's all good. We're gonna fire up a little core strength to help us here. So you're gonna bend the knees, bring the heels up. And then you're gonna cross the right arm over the left, and you can do two things here. You can give yourself a big hug, or if you want, you can take eagle arms. Inhale in, and as you exhale, draw the shoulders down away from the ears and lean back. And this could be your variation, just here. And if you want a little more, you can lift the shins parallel to the sky. So we're here, we're here, we're here, we're here. We're breathing deep. And as you do this, see if you can imagine the top of your abdominal wall and then your lower belly, right, our guts, kind of zipping in towards the middle together. And you're probably gonna shake and you're probably gonna curse my name. And that's okay, because I'm cursing your name too. I'm just kidding. But we wanna kind of wake up the core, right, for the back, but also to stimulate this healthy flow of energy that runs up and down the spine, right? Physical health, but also mental health. And yeah, a little spiritual wellness as well. Okay, take a deep breath in. One of my all-time favorite yoga poses is coming at you. Here we go. We're gonna unravel, release everything. Soles of the feet come to the ground. Elbow creases come to the knees. And we just chill. Drop your head down. You can grab the opposite arm if it feels good. And then allow your weight to soften and relax. So allow your back to soften, your shoulders to soften, everything to relax. Part the lips. Take a deep breath in, all together. Inhale. And then exhale out through the mouth. One more time, we got it. Here we go, dig into the heels. So if the knees are splaying out, see if you can keep it kind of even so that the hip and the femur and the knee are all in alignment with the ankle. It's all connected, right? Full body awareness. And then opposite arm on top, so left arm is gonna go on top. This time you give a big hug, or maybe you take eagle, Garandasana arms, and really feel that stretch in the upper back body as you lift your chest, your heart. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, lean back, way back. Zip upper abs, lower belly in and together. So we're hugging into the midline. And then if you're feeling okay here, you might lift the shins. Breathe. You got this. Stick with it. Do not give up. You got this. Lift your chest to support your lower back. And if your lower back's hurting, drop your heels to the ground and lift your heart. And you got this for 3, 2, 1. Unravel everything. This time bring your hands behind the thighs. Bring the knees together and round into a little ball. Use your next inhale to feel the skin of the back body stretch. And then use your next exhale to release everything and come all the way to the ground. Yay. So when you come to lie flat on your back, you're gonna walk the hands right underneath the bum. And we're gonna open up through the chest, and you're gonna really bring your shoulder blades underneath you. If anyone's done bridge pose, you can also hook the thumb. Look, this is gonna be a great shot, I can tell. Hook the thumbs like Wu-Tang Clan behind you, underneath you. Sometimes that's a nice way to get the shoulder blades together, and then you can relax them, of course, when you bring your bum, the weight of your bum down. All right, so we're opening up through the chest with the support of Mother Earth. We're pressing through the palms. See if you can lift your wrists a little bit and then release them. And then lift the wrists a little bit, claw through the fingertips, and then release them. Awesome, and then here we go. Send the legs up towards the sky. Inhale, and exhale, lower the feet just a bit. And then inhale, exhale, lower them a little more. And then inhale, exhale, last one, lower them a little more. Maybe let them hover above the ground. And then release everything. Awesome, stay on your hands here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then slowly, you're gonna release your left hand by opening it gently at your side, release. And then release your right hand, opening it. And you should feel this awesome flow of energy, and just relax your legs and relax everything. Trying to keep your shoulder blades snuggled right underneath your heart. Yes. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Great. You're going to take your left hand up. Cross it over towards your right. Grab your left forearm and just stretch here, taking the weight of your right hand down onto your left forearm. You don't have to push, just naturally let the weight. Some nice, easy, loving breaths here. Switch. Take the left arm, guide it across. Right arm, what's wrong with me today? Guide it across. Yes, then back to center, interlace. Bring the hands behind the head, extend your thumbs, and you're gonna give yourself a little neck massage. And if you're feeling any fussiness at all, or you just think it might feel more supportive to bend the knees, give it a try. Bring your feet as wide as your yoga mat though, so that your lower back can be nice and snuggly on the ground, and then allow your knees to fall together. And you're gonna take your thumbs and you're gonna really massage your neck here and behind the ears, and the top, the base of the head, the atlas. And you're just gonna dig your thumbs, your strong thumbs, into the neck and the atlas in a way that feels firm, but also loving. And then really breathe into the armpit chest, whatever that means to you here, like big, full, buoyant breaths. Awesome, then release the hands, hug the knees into the chest. Squeeze, rock a little gently side to side. Let any sound or sigh come out here. If there's anything else you're craving in your body right now, anything at all, maybe a happy baby or a twist, go ahead and take it now. Maybe windshield wiper the knees gently back and forth, depending on what sensations coming up in your body. That's the beauty of an at-home yoga practice, is you really have the freedom and the opportunity to listen to what's going on today. And then when you're ready, after you've done your thing and there's no rush, you'll extend the legs out long and bring your heels as wide as your yoga mat. And the arms to rest at your side, or maybe left hand on the heart and right hand on the belly, whatever feels right. And if you're still moving and grooving in a freestyle, that's great, that's all good. When you're done, you'll just want to find a moment to pause and be still. The power of stillness and surrender can have such a great impact on our mental well-being and our physical health. Close your eyes when you get there. Take a big inhale, the deepest breath you've taken all day. And exhale to relax everything, let go of everything, allow your body to get super heavy, and just take a moment. It won't be here long, just a moment to chill. Stick with it, don't give up. Awesome, and then we'll slowly bring the palms together nice and slow. If you're on the membership, you can stay here a little bit longer. If you're on YouTube, you can pause the video if you need a little more time. Otherwise, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Everyone, we'll bring the palms together. To the music within. To the love. Bring the thumbs up to the third eye, to the forehead. Inhale deeply. And exhale to wake back up, and we whisper namaste. Thanks everyone. Share this video if it helped you with people who you think might like it, and I'll see you next time.